SureHold, clean and simple.
Hey there, Barry from SureHold, and I'm here again with you today to cover another one of our great products. This is our Pro Rotary Polisher. Now this is a professional grade rotary polishing tool, and I want to open it up and show you what you get in the kit here. So like with all of our polishers, they all come with this beautiful tool bag that's going to hold your polisher for you along with some of your other accessories and pads. Okay, so let's take a look at exactly what you get in this bag. First and foremost, you got your instruction manual. You want to hold on to this. This has your warranty information, instructions on everything we're doing here, and a couple tips and tricks on how to use the tool. From there, you've got your backing plate. We have our D handle. We have our side handle. And then we've got the bolts and the Allen key for putting in the side handle and the motor brushes, and we'll get into those in a little bit. And then last but not least, we have the polisher itself. Now, just a word of caution, this is a professional rotary polisher. This is a high-end, high-power tool. So if you've never used the rotary before, I don't recommend that you go off and try it on your car or your boat right off the bat. This is something you want to practice with. It takes a little bit of skill because of the high power. We don't want you burning or swirling. If you're a novice, I recommend one of our dual action polishers or the Dual Action Polisher Pro. With that said, let's go over the tool itself and what's included. So, like I said, we've got the D handle, which fits on here, and it's adjustable in which position you want. You would just put it on with the bolts and the Allen key. I like to use the side handle personally when I use it, and that just screws right into either side, so whether you want it righty or lefty, you can screw that right in. Easy to do. And then we need to put the backing plate on. When you go to put this backing plate on, go ahead and start it, and you're going to find that if you try and tighten it down, it's going to turn the motor. Well, on the top of it right here, there's this red button. If you hold that button in, when you turn it, you'll feel it lock. And now you can tighten it nice and tight. And what that does is it locks the motor in place. Make sure you don't press this button while the machine's running. This is only for taking the backing pad on and off. Now for the actual features of the machine, we have the side handle with the backing plate, everything's set to go the way you would use it. Your power switch is back here ergonomically right underneath the grip. When you squeeze it, it's going to start. Now, no matter what speed you have the tool at, we have what's called a soft start feature. And what that means is it's going to ramp up to the speed you set. Now, speaking of speed, the speed dial's right here, ergonomic, right for your thumb. So whether you're using this right-handed or left-handed, you can easily change the speed while you're using the tool. It goes from 600 to 3,200 RPMs. Now, a lot of people cramp up when they're holding the power switch, so we also have a locking mechanism. You could pull the trigger back, push in the lock, and it's going to hold it in the on position. When you want to release the lock, pull the trigger and let go, and it goes back to the off position. In addition to the two handles, you'll notice we also have the ergonomic head where your fingers could fit this way. So there are three ways to hold the tool. Now, a couple maintenance tips when it comes to it. An efficient running tool needs to be a cool tool, and we have these great big vents to pull air into the system to help keep the motor cool. Now, when you use wool, fiber, and foam pads with a lot of buffing compound, that gets into the air, and sometimes it gets caked on in here. Now, the screen here is to keep it from getting into the motor and protect the tool. One of the other things you need to know is that the tools have motor brushes that help the motor run. Now, these motor brushes are a wearable part, and they are included in this kit here. You can see them right here in the bag. And you'll get many, many hours of use out of the tool before they need replacing, but they will eventually wear down. So keep these in a safe spot. And these ports here is how and where you replace them. There's instructions in the manual, and if you take a look on our site, we also have a video specifically on how to replace your motor brushes. So again, a professional grade, high-powered rotary tool. This is everything that you get with the package. All you need outside of this is to pick what pad you want, whether you want wool or foam or one of the many pad options we have, and pick a chemical or a compound appropriate for the surface you're cleaning, and then go ahead and test an area and then make it all shine and polish just like it was when you picked it up at the showroom. So again, another great innovative product from Surehold Industries, and we're here to help you keep your car, truck, RV, or boat clean and simple.